Hey, I'm back. It's another day. I have been filming for about half an hour, just at the end of my work day. Not really the time to do much today. I even put a little camera mount up in the rafters there, onto that beam, if you can see it up there. And I thought I'll film myself putting this sheet on and getting it screwed down. But I never pressed record, did I? Annoyingly. So, it's home time almost. So I'm just going to jump down this ladder. Okay, I won't use the word jump. I'll use climb. So I ended up leaving an overhang up both sides of the building. I also forgot to mention yesterday, I've got this new desk, and it's an L-shaped desk, which you'll probably notice. So I'm going to put it on this wall somehow. Cut a hole in the floor for these two extension leads to come in. So I've got power, I've got that LED strip light. I've actually got two of them, so I don't know whether I'm positioning them lengthwise or horizontally across the width, basically. I don't think I'll need to be honest. They were very bright. I had this up in my old unit, and one of the old 6-foot tube lights failed, so I thought, I've got these, I'll just fire one up. Didn't think it'd be very good. I've used similar stuff in fish tanks in the past and didn't think they'd be bright enough, but wow, the brightness of these is unbelievable. I think they were about £30 each maybe, and I'm sure they're 6 foot long. Full LEDs, no plug or anything with them, you just get a little quick terminal block connector. So I'm going to run a wire outside the roof, flop down the side of the wall, and I'll bring it back in here on a plug. So that'll be adequate enough for in here. So I'm away, definitely away this time. Use my palette stroke camera stand of late. No dog today, he's in the house, unlike last night. Then he'd done a big crap over there by the time I left. What a dog. I just bought this length of 45mm by 145mm by 4.5, I'm sure it is. Although I'm going to measure it. I don't know if it is 4.5 or 4.8. Might even be 4.2. It was too long for my van anyway. So I need, well, I can do it two ways. I could use one length of it and chop out this noggin and just slot it right along the back wall there. Or I can chop it in two sections. Put one up there, then one over this side, run into the corner, because as you can see, the floor just misses it. And I can remember pointing this out when I was first building this on the floor, and because that first length there is a bit bowed out the way, it catches it on this edge, then misses it about 3/4 of the way along really. So I've got that to cut. Although now I'm thinking, will I just do it in one length? No, I won't. I'll just do it in two. That's more straightforward. But before I do that, I'm going back up the ladder, which is now round there, and I'm going to get the rest of this roof fastened down. Well, that's 2 sheets done, and I'm again roasting up here. 22 degrees today. Roasty toasty. So I might come back up tonight and do a bit more, or I'll do a bit more tomorrow. I had a whole day waiting in here yesterday pretty much for the BT engineer to come to connect up my broadband and my phone, and I've got a big bag of stuff from Temu. I think it's got about 7 or 8 items in it, my first order it's came, and I didn't even open them up because I decided I had to get organised. So I've sort of rearranged a lot of my work stuff. I'm not finished, like, it'll be an ongoing concern I think for another few months probably, but I'm slowly getting there. So back again, I've decided since I've fastened pretty much 2 sheets fully down, I'm going to attack the middle bit rather than risk putting the other sheets down and then somehow the sheets don't fit up, or the skylight sheets don't fit up the middle correctly. I said I was going to leave an overhang at the back, but I think I'll cut it off with a handsaw. It's supposedly quite easy to cut. So I'm going to take the cellophane cling wrappy cling film stuff off of this, and in theory it should be a lot easier than the other Perspex windows. It was a nightmare to get it off. So that took longer than I expected to unwrap, and now I've got the sides mixed up. It says on one side install this side up, and I've mixed the sides up. I don't know if they're actually smooth on both sides. That would be too easy. No, they both feel the same. Oh, that's just typical. But not the end of the world. So I'm back here. It's a new day, and I've done a bit of work this morning, and then I've come back and I've screwed on some more screws, and I've got these pretty much all in place on this side. So I'm just about to saw this edge off, which I wasn't going to, but I'll show you in a minute why I'm sawing it off. So that was a terrible cut there. It went about halfway, then started to go offline a bit. So I could probably tidy that up with an angle grinder with a thin cutting disc. So I've got a few screws holding this in place partially. I'll put a screw or 2 screws in either side all the way along. Don't think I need to put one in the middle. Nah, they'll be fine. So this is why I made the cut there at the end. So these 2 sections can line up in the middle. Then at this end, it's pretty much the same story. A little bit of trim off, and that'll be all good. So it's coming together well, as I nearly fall off the roof sliding on a hammer. As far as I know, these are safe to walk on. Will I be walking on them? not a hope in hell. But I'll never have to be up here very much. So I'll use each side for storage and leave the centre free to let the light in, obviously, otherwise it'd be pointless. So it's Friday, I'm going home. I might be back for a bit at some point over the weekend, but I do intend to get out on my motorcycle at the weekend. It has been neglected way too much this year. But no, I've enjoyed making this. It's tried my patience on a few occasions, but it's good to see it coming together well, thankfully. So here's the two sections cut and in place. Turns out that 6x2 and these 6x2s are different size 6x2s. That's just the luck I'm up against. So the green ones have shrunk a little bit, like about 10 mil. So there'll be a gap up there. I've said that I'll probably be able to pull it down tighter with screws, but I'm going to screw or double screw right along the full length of the beams. I've said before I don't really need it airtight, but it will help reserve the heat in the hot months. I've only screwed the Perspexy glass roof type stuff. Polycarbonate sheeting, that's the word. I was going to stick it down with adhesive, then put a weight on top of it just to hold it all down until it's stuck and set. But then I thought if I screw it, I can actually take it off again easily. Not that I'm planning on dismantling this place just yet. Better knocking wood. Saying that's a bit tempting fate. So yeah, as I was saying, I've just screwed down the sheets on the roof so I can take them off if it gets too hot in the hot months. So still to cut out the hinges for the door. I'm a bit scared to do this actually. I don't know if I've said already, I'm tempted just to say to my mate Miller here, can you come and finish this door for me? And while you're here, could you fit all the wooden cladding on this front building for me, please? It'd be far quicker if he done it. I was away looking at cladding yesterday and today actually, and I've decided now what one I'm buying, and it's not going to be, what's it called, tongue and grooved. It's not going to be tongue and grooved. That is just too flimsy and footery in my opinion. So 3 metre lengths will do horizontally. If I wanted to put them vertically, I think it's about 2.6 metres. But if I was putting them vertically, I would only use maybe 4 boards there, 4 or 5 boards there, 4 or 5 boards there. Then it'd just be a lot of little pieces along the top of the door. And the same with the windows, little pieces along the top of the window, smaller pieces along the bottom of the window. But somehow it looks good in certain scenarios, the vertical placement, but I think I want everything to be horizontal, and that'll work out better with the way I've got my beams, my joists, studs placed on this framework. I added some more here because there's a join in the plywood there, and there was just a little bit of light getting through, so no more. I actually glued these on with Gorilla Glue and screwed them. So I'm away home now. I use a camera stand so it doesn't fall over like when I tried with my phone. But I'm going to get some veggie plates made up. Adios. Peace out. So it's Saturday and I've just picked up killed off by a dog. I've just picked up 17 lengths of lapped, ship-lapped cladding. That's it. The non-tongue and groove type. I've viewed some of that at a few other places, and in my opinion it is shit. So I'm going to fit these maybe even tomorrow. I'm not doing it today, I can't be arsed, but I'll bring them all inside anyway and get them out my van. Right, that's the wood all offloaded. Time to get the camera on the sky again. The safety goggles are on. Shame I forgot the hard hat. If I've hit my head off them lights once, I've done it 20 times. Right, let's figure out how I'm going to do this. Sure that's turned off when you plug it in. That should be quite straightforward. Don't know why I'm unplugging that, I've still got the other end to do. Oh, I'm going to put some more screws in. Oh no, I've screwed that one. I'm definitely losing the plot here. Sawdust on the brain. So yeah, I've still got this back right corner to do, and I've still got the skylight to screw down as well. So I'll just crack on and do that. So remember to retrieve my camera mount. That's me pretty much finished up here for a while anyway. I've just got the back edge of the three surfaces, the OSB, the polycarbonate sheet and the OSB on the back end to screw down finally. I've still to screw in the two beams that I've slotted in below. It's all overkill, you know. So it's slowly coming to a close. Although I say that when I've just bought 17 lengths of cladding. So once that's done, that'll be pretty much it. Then I'll be on to the interior, which I don't know if you'll want to see as a build series, but anybody that watches my channel for the biker content will get to see that periodically, I imagine. And I've decided when I put a TV on the wall in there, it's going to be used for editing, as is a seagull running about the roof, driving me bonkers. So I can sit in there and edit when I have a chance, rather than go home, which is what I normally do. But that's when the weather's rubbish and it's raining. There we go. So I think I'll leave these for now, folks. Adios. Peace out. Cheers for watching. Take care.